Playoffs?
We made it. Wildcard weekend. Fumbling the Bag podcast. Best bet show.
Yes, man. Playoffs are here. I love when we talked about this wild card weekend. It's always fascinating, always decent matchups for the most part. I'm just excited, man. I'm very excited to see this football.
Best week of watching football of the year. You could say I've been through some things the last 5-6 years watching these title games.
Oh, yes.
A lot of Bills losses, a lot of Lions losses, a lot of Chiefs wins, a lot of Niner wins. Ugh.
Well,
Patriots are back in the mix this year. Ugh.
at least you had your teams on the table, though. They actually were in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. That's something.
I mean, consecutively, you know what I mean? Like, that's something to be said. Because think about some of these fans that, haven't touched the playoffs in at least the last 5 to 10 years, or maybe 15, 20. Like the Dallas people.
R.I.P. Dallas fans. I'd say the Jets fans and the Browns fans probably have it the worst right now.
Oh, yes.
Those got to be the two worst, places to be a fan of. Sorry, guys.
God bless y'all, man.
God bless. Teams like Miami, they've been bad for long. They can get in, then they're knocked out in the wild card.
Yes. Yes.
But yeah, this is the best week of football of the year. I hope everyone tuned in last week. Guess what? I looked. You didn't. I'm loading up the gun. I'm coming to your house. I was 12-4 last week. Everyone missed that. We were getting drunk, turning up, giving you great picks. I'm gonna have a drink to that.
Hey, I went 11-5, so we both did really well. Probably my best week.
It was
overall.
my best week by a mile. I don't think I had too many good ones this year, but
it was a really hard, week. Hard season.
Yeah.
To choose some of these teams, man. I mean, it was a lot of parity this season.
I mean,
a lot
you
of
could
parity.
see it. And even I was just talking to Dre before the show. I'm gonna tell you guys the Lions' schedule next year. Expect them to be back. Here's their schedule: Jets, Giants, Titans, Cardinals, Dolphins, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Bucks, Bills, Patriots. Divisional games.
Oh my goodness, man.
I think they're back.
Yeah. That's a heavenly season right there.
Yeah, so those fourth place, scheduling, that's why the Patriots are back this year. They got a fourth place schedule.
True.
They're good. Denver, I believe, had a third place schedule last year. They're the number one seed. Seattle, same thing, I believe. Or it was them or Arizona. They probably had a third or fourth place schedule. But
yeah, and that's why I don't understand how Arizona has such a horrible season. They started off really, really bad, though.
They lost a lot of games they should have won.
Yeah.
I think it all fell apart at Tennessee. When that game happened, it was over.
It was over with, man.
So, let's get to it. I mean, we got 2 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday, 1 on Monday. I only have 1 lock. I am bringing back the lock picks for this.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to give our leans and talk about each game. We will start with the number 4 seed, NFC South champions, the Carolina Panthers. Guys, give it up for me. Guess what?
Panthers
I was right.
made it.
They did it. Go back to the beginning of the year. I chose the Panthers to win the division. No rhyme or reason other than why not?
And they did it. Off of a loss yesterday, too, by the way.
Off of a loss on Saturday.
Oh, my God.
And then, you're racing horses.
Oh, yeah, that was Saturday.
Divisional opponents. So
yes.
Shout out to them. They're 10.5-point home dogs here against the Rams, which many of us, believe that are the best. They're the best team in the NFC. However, they played this game this year.
Yes, they did.
They played it in Carolina. Carolina won that game. It was in the rain. We might have same conditions going on if you looked at that game Saturday at all. It rained the whole time.
Yeah.
They didn't win the game, but I think they can keep it close.
I think this is a closer game than 10.5 for sure, man. I think, Carolina hasn't sniffed the playoffs in a while. You got some new people there, but they're going to be excited and they're going to be ready to play as best they can. And I think that they match up well with the Rams. Like we said, the last game, they won.
Yeah, shout out Canales. I think Bryce Young has made a considerable leap. The offensive line has played, a lot better as well. I mean, this team was a team that rushed. They were 10th in the league in rushing last year, and this year again they were up there. So
Yes.
Kudos to them. Ted McMillan, great draft pick. They got a
Right.
true number one receiver finally. It's not Adam fucking Thielen anymore, and I love Thielen, but 13-year vet Adam Thielen or 22-year-old kid that's got burners, height,
Yeah.
can jump. I'm in. Give me
they
10.5.
Yeah,
I got a
the
couple
10.
stats here as well. Panthers have covered their last 10 following a loss. Covered their last 13 as dogs. And all the numbers it's one of those things. All the numbers say the Rams. Like, you look at numbers, you're a numbers guy. Fuck the numbers sometimes.
Yeah, man. You kind of got to go by what you feel. Everybody is going for the Rams, are probably picking the Rams to win this game by the 10.5. Not me. I like Carolina at plus 10.5. Not to say they'll win the game, but they have, like you said, they have a running game.
Yeah.
And that's going to neutralize some things, I believe. And that's going to keep them in the game, too, I believe. So
Yeah.
I'm taking the plus 10.5.
Yeah, it's just too many points. And, yeah, I don't think they'll win. It's one of those things, like, they're going to set arbitrary lines. Teams are going to have to play, but...
Yeah.
And it's weird, too. I've been looking at the early numbers. People are betting the Panthers. They went from 9.5 to 10.5, even though everyone's betting them.
Yeah.
That is a little weird.
Probably because they won the last game they played.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams. I don't know. It's something I see in Vegas that I don't like is when the line moves in favor of the team people are betting.
Yeah.
I tend to not like that early in the week, so little nervous about it, but not one I would bet.
Now, it could change, by Saturday, for sure. You know what I
Agreed.
mean?
I agree.
So, but I'm going Rams, man. I'm
Rams.
sorry, Carolina.
Carolina? Okay.
The
10.5.
Dogs.
10.5 for both of us. Let's go to Saturday night. This is a matchup I predicted a few weeks ago. If you listen to the show, it's here. NFC North rematch. Third time's the charm. We got the Bears hosting the Packers. Packers opened as a 1.5 road favorite, and now they're a 1.5 point dog. Early numbers indicate people are betting the Bears in bets and money. That is why that number changed. I'm going to put it like this, Dre. I think the Packers are going to upset them. It's going to be, everyone's like, Ben Johnson. LaFleur's a great coach, too.
Oh, yes, he is.
And the Packers are a good team. They know each other. They've played each other.
Yes.
It's going to be a dogfight. I just think they're going to come out on top here.
Well, they went 1-1 for the season. And both games were great games, by the way.
Yep.
I got Chicago here, and I got it at plus 0.5. So it was basically a pick 'em.
Yeah, pick 'em.
But I just think, I don't know. I'm going on the Ben Johnson stuff. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But I also think that they're at home. It could go either way.
It's just
because
like
this
what
is a
happened
rivalry.
last week, though, is more of an indicator. Like,
Yeah.
the Bears played everyone yesterday. They played everyone.
They did.
They lost to the Lions. Lions played spoiler on them a little bit. And
They did.
honestly, they're lucky the Eagles choked 2 to the Commanders because they would have been the 3 seed playing San Francisco, a
I know,
matchup
right?
you probably really didn't want.
Yeah, true indeed, man. Well, yeah, Philly blew the number 2 seed by losing yesterday. So
No, Philly is. Yeah, Philly did blow. Yeah,
They
did.
blew it,
Sorry.
so-
My apologies. Yep.
it's it was kind of crazy yesterday though, man, because a lot of these games meant something. Some of them. Some of the games
Yeah, it
meant
was like
something,
half
and
of
it was
them.
just like, teams just didn't come to play, or I don't know what it was. It was a weird Week 18.
Shoot, I was sitting there rooting like hell for the Colts to win because I knew if the Bills were to win, which they were going to, we were going to get the 5 seed. I would have rather played Pittsburgh or Baltimore than Jacksonville any day of the week.
Yeah.
So we're not getting that. It is what it is.
Well, at least the Colts covered the spread.
Yeah. I mean, that was nice.
A lot of points were scored in that game, man.
I
couldn't believe it.
They'd win. But, yeah, I like the Packers here. You like the Bears. We have our differences. It's going to be a great game. Not one I would bet, but definitely one I am tuning in for.
Oh, yes. I'm going to love to watch this one again.
Again, yeah. And we'll end it on, we're going to go to Sunday here. We got to talk about my boys. Buffalo Bills, as aforementioned, they are on the road in Jacksonville. They're a 1.5 favorite here.
That's going to be an interesting game right
And
here, boy.
this is a battle of the number one rushing offense versus the number one rushing defense.
Yes.
So it's a weird one because the last few years, I think everyone remembers, Jags kind of have the Bills' number besides that 47-10 win 2 years ago.
Right.
And I just think this number is light. I think the Bills win. It is my lock of the week. Fucking lock it in. Go Bills. We're doing it. Zero like Keon Coleman. He fucking probably won't play. Fucking asshole. He doing the cookie dance. You know about the cookie dance?
I do not.
That's
know about
going
the
to the
cookie
board.
dance.
First of all, cookie dance going to the board. It's insane.
I know nothing about the cookie dance.
We're doing the cookie dance on them. I just think the number is light because the Jags have the second best against the spread record this year, 12-5.
Yeah. I like Buffalo in this game too. It's not a money pick of mine, but I think I don't know. I think the running game again is going to be the X factor. I think that Buffalo is going to be able to run on Jacksonville, although Jacksonville has a great running defense. But I think, come on, man, Josh Allen.
That's the thing. I think
that's the big one right there.
They're going to let him loose. He's going to get let loose a little bit more, even though those five-man fronts are going to be coming at him at a very high rate, and they're going to probably blitz him a lot more often, too.
Do you think that's the game plan then, to run Josh more in this game?
Yes, it will. It's going to – I think it's going to be a run-heavy game, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills are down 10 at half. It just seems to be one of those things. They're going to be down at half and then come back and score 30 in the second.
Yeah. Jacksonville has came on as of late this season, and that kind of scares me a little bit because they have a lot of momentum. Yeah, they
beat the Colts twice. Ooh. They fucking beat the Titans twice. Ooh.
Well, yeah, their division kind of sucks.
You know what I mean? They didn't play like a high caliber team. This is a team that lost week 1 to fucking Jake Browning.
Yeah. They've had their struggles.
This is a team that went to OT with fucking the Raiders like 2 months ago.
True indeed. I mean, they've struggled, at the beginning of the season. But, you play who you go up against, whoever that is, and it gives you a little bit more confidence. And they're probably going into this game thinking that they can actually win, too, I'm sure.
Football projections have Jacksonville at a 51% chance of winning. I mean, they have them favored, to win. I think just they knew people are going to bet the Bills. And people know, the books aren't stupid. This is Josh Allen's, what people are going to say is best chance. Even though he's a 5 seed, even though he's not the number 1 seed in the NFL, they're going to say this is the best chance. It's not Mahomes, Burrow, or Lamar.
The familiar names you don't have to face. So this would be a great opportunity for Buffalo. But these are some tough teams still that they have to go up against. But I like them winning this game, though.
Yeah, grown men playing grown men. I mean, anything can happen. I love the Bills. Lock it in.
It's a lock for you, okay?
It's a lock. I feel it in my heart, and I'm still there. Bills are gonna do it this year. I think this is the year. And when they lose, I'll say, well, we were there, and I shouldn't have expected anything less than just to be there.
Now, if they lose too, is the coach in trouble? The head coach.
If they lose, McDermott's fired. He's gone. You're gone, buddy.
He probably knows this too. I'm sure he does. The pressure is on him. He is on the hot seat, especially this year.
And Liam Cohen, first-year coach, winning your division, 13-game winner. I think he has a lot to hold his head up, with this season. Because the production wasn't that great either. I mean,
true.
They didn't have. I don't think they had a single 1,000-yard receiver. Neither do the Bills, but they have Josh Allen. And they had the number 1 rusher in the NFL. And I believe when we look at all of these teams and we had to rank every team's offensive line, the Bills are probably in that top 3 echelon.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you. And that's kind of what's giving me the edge for them to beat Jacksonville, their offensive line as well. That running game is very unique to me, though. I mean, they have one of the best running games out of all these teams.
Yeah.
So.
And what's weird, too, I mean, I know the Bills beat the brakes off the Jets, but I watched the game. They didn't start anyone, man.
They didn't.
It was all second. It was all second stringers. Like Josh Allen went out there first play of the game, hand off to Cook.
Well, Trubisky
Cook ran 10 yards.
Well, yeah, he played. How long did he play? Like maybe
2 plays.
2 plays.
It was Ray Davis the rest of the game. And then after that, They were all done. It was all second stringers out there. I looked at the offensive line. You had Alec Anderson out there. He's the sixth offensive lineman starting. He's getting his reps in.
Okay.
Yep. So I was happy to see that it was mostly a rest week for the Bills. And,
Well,
I think that matters. The Jags were playing guys yesterday
They
up
were.
until the halftime.
They were. That's crazy that they did it. I mean, because was their seed set in stone anyway, though?
No, technically they could have been the one with a Denver loss and a New England loss.
Yeah,
I know,
right.
very unlikely, but you know,
Right.
things and stuff happen. It's football, so I get why they were out there. I get the decision, but overall, I think rest above all is the most important factor going into this week. So
Yes, man.
let's get into these other games. Why not? And we move into the 4 o'clock game on Sunday. We have Philadelphia hosting the Niners. This has kind of been a rivalry over the last few years.
Yes.
Philly has gone from a 3-point opener to a 4.5-point favorite here. What do you think about this game, Dre? Because I'm very interested in this.
I am too. I believe that Philly will play a good game in the playoffs. I think this is where they turn it on. I think they play a great defense. You know, I think they're going to put a lot of pressure on San Fran.
Yeah, they can't lay a dud like they did against the Commanders.
No, the defense will be much better, I believe. They'll be more focused.
Yeah.
And I think they'll be able to run the ball.
Yeah.
And move the ball on San Fran.
I just didn't see anything of high caliber out of San Francisco Saturday that makes me believe they're any threat to winning at all. I kind of thought that at the beginning of the year. If they would have won that game, you could have told me they would have been a Super Bowl threat. At this point, I just don't expect them to move the ball. I think the Niners just so much upfront pressure. You know, Jalen Carter just is an animal. The defense is wonderful. I give me Philly 4.5. I hate it. I think Philly's a threat to make the Super Bowl again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is my money pick, by the way, too. And I got it at -4.
Yep.
I just think that they're just going to outplay San Fran, and I think they're still hungry, though. They had a choppy season.
Oh,
San Fran
A.J.
did
Brown
too, by the
was
way.
tripping half the year. It's great.
Yes,
it was
he
another
was.
diva
He's
season
the
by half the team. The
He's a
fans
diva,
are
though,
booing him by like week 5. It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
The Philly fans are the most spoiled fans right there with Kansas City and New England. You guys are spoiled. We hate you. But we know you guys are winners. It's okay. We understand.
They win, and I like the dynamic of their team, and I think they could very well at least get to the Super Bowl.
I had them there at the beginning of the year. I'm not
I
going to
do
hold
too,
back. I had them in the Bills, and I'm going to hold true to that at this point. The only other team I think that can make it is the Rams. They're going to have to cross paths before the NFC Championship game if all things go the way I believe they will.
That will be, their matchup that they could possibly lose because they
agree.
almost lost that last season.
Yep, and that was a great game in the snow.
Great game.
Fuck.
I mean, and that's what it might come down to.
And that's
But
cool. We get good games.
it's
We
good
finally
football,
get
man.
games worth meaning. Guys,
Yes.
we made it to the promised land.
I know, man. We just got to enjoy this. That's my money pick, though, man, at -4. And I think that they will, kiss San Fran's season away.
I would love 2 teams I hate. One of them has to go. Awesome. I hate the Bears and the
Awesome.
Packers, too. Yeah.
Well, at least they're in the division that you like, though.
Yeah.
And they're good
Yeah.
matchups, man.
We got spoiled
Man.
this year.
for the record too. I think the NFC North was still one of the better divisions, although Detroit didn't play as well this season, but they were very competitive. Every
agree.
team was very competitive.
Yeah,
in that
I agree. I think they're
division.
better than the NFC West, barring records. I
Yes.
tend to agree. I think Lions still can go toe-to-toe with San Francisco. They went toe-to-toe-ish with the Rams.
Right.
I think they could beat Seattle. I'm sorry. I think we've seen the Bears go in there and beat those, play well with San Francisco.
Yes.
They didn't beat the Rams. Actually, none of those teams. Actually, we're fucking front. A lot of those teams lost to the NFC West.
They lost, man. But they were very competitive, and I
Yeah.
think the games could have went either way.
I still think
you know.
it's about the best division in football. So
Yeah.
hold me to it. Whatever. I'm not even that big of a fan of the Lions' second favorite team. Okay. We will go to Sunday night, prime time. We got the Patriots going to the Chargers. Something about this game screams white people to me. I don't know why.
Whoa, damn, okay.
I don't know what it is about both these fan bases. They scream white people to me.
You like that little boy in the movie, the Bruce was. I'm dating myself. I see white people.
Oh,
He doesn't say
Scary
that,
Movie.
but yeah, that was Scary
Yeah,
Movie.
they do it in Scary Movie too. Yeah.
Oh Lord, yeah. I like this matchup. I really do like this matchup.
Yeah,
man.
it's
a very interesting matchup.
Chargers defense underrated, honestly.
They
Patriots, we know they're good. How good are they? This is their first test.
This is a test for them. I'm kind of concerned about the quarterback situation because he's young, and he's going to have. I'm talking about Maye. He's going to have to play in this game. You know what I mean?
But I think, is he winning the MVP or not this year? Yes or no? I think Stafford should win based off merits just because of who he is, and they want to get that cat to the Hall of Fame.
I say Stafford wins the MVP this year.
Yeah, like I would say Stafford's 1, Maye's 2. Close. It'll be close.
Yeah.
And then Josh Allen 3. I think Josh Allen had an underrated year too.
But he has played a very good season though, Maye has.
No, he had a great year. I
Great
know he had to
year.
play. I know he had to beat up on who he had to beat up on. That's his schedule. Sorry.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Now let me ask you, do you think New England's defense can apply some pressure on that? The defensive line can apply some pressure.
This is why I think the Patriots are a great bet. We know what the Chargers' offensive line is. Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt are gone for the year. Everyone always clowns the PFF ranking of the offensive line of the Chargers, where it's like PFF ranking 70 out of 75, PFF ranking 71 to 75, and it goes down the line. It's like the worst O-line in history. Justin Herbert is fantastic.
He is, and he should get some credit.
He
for
doesn't
the
get enough.
Season.
He doesn't get nearly enough.
I've always liked him. And unless you got to give it up to Harbaugh, man. He comes in and he does his thing, He came back,
He cheated.
from college.
He came back.
Yeah,
you can cheat in the pros. It's different there.
It's different there, right?
Obviously the Patriots are no non-beneficiary to cheating. We know all about Deflategate. We knew what the fuck happened.
Yes. Well, I like the New England coach too. I mean, both coaches are really good. So it's just going to be a battle. But I got New England winning this game.
I got New England by the spread. I was this close to it being a best bet.
Me too.
One last game, Wildcard weekend. I'm very excited. I hope everyone enjoys this weekend. But we're on to Monday. We're going to all have to work this day. And it's not the greatest matchup. They always put a 4-5, in this slot, which I'm happy for.
Right.
Unless it was the Bills, have been awesome too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pittsburgh hosting Houston. Pittsburgh a 3.5-point dog at home. We just seen this story with Baltimore.
I know, right?
And it's a Monday night. That's what scares me. And Tomlin's record on Monday nights, just go look it up. I'm not bullshitting you. He basically doesn't lose on Monday night.
So true. So true.
And as a home dog, also immaculate record. I'm taking Pittsburgh here. I don't know if they're going to win, but it's going to be that close of a game. It's going to be if you like defensive football, this is it for you.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about taking the under, actually, at 39.5.
Dude, everyone's taking it already. I think 65% of the bets are on it.
So it may go up then.
Yeah, it might go down, you mean. It might go to 38.5.
I like Mike Tomlin in these situations, although they have not won a playoff game in quite some time.
Like 7 years or something?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but you're right. Monday nights, he's unstoppable. And a 3.5 spread. I mean, I think this is a field goal game. I honestly do. Now, Houston scares me with their defense,
dude,
though.
the D line is incredible.
Because I could see Rodgers fumbling the ball and they pick it up and run that in for a touchdown. I could see a couple times he does something like that.
I could see him throw a pick six.
Yes.
It's
That's
just
why I'm a little nervous.
one of those things. But also on the other end of the ball, T.J. Watt probably playing.
Is he playing?
I don't know. After the needling accident, you know about dry needling, right? That's pretty fucked up. What happened with him? He had the tie rod injury.
That was crazy. I mean, they'll need him. They'll need all men on deck.
Yeah.
And I like the plus 3.5. Dogs at home.
I'm
at
not.
home on Monday night.
And I was initially very into Houston. What scares me too, it's the same thing with the Chargers, and it's why I don't think either team will win the Super Bowl. You cannot have an offense. They could get there.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot have an offensive line like that.
Yes.
They're, I hate to put it this way, a bottom 5 offensive line, and they made the playoffs because their defense is so good. It's not like the Broncos. The Broncos are good on both sides of the ball. Broncos have a top fucking 5 offensive line. They have a top 5 defensive line. They're going to be a problem for any team. This team, a lot of these teams, like, this is a bad matchup, I think, for Houston. I think Alex Highsmith can, even without Watt, he can get some give on, this line and
he'll be everywhere.
Pressure Stroud.
He will be everywhere, man. The battle I'm having with Houston too is they can't really run the ball the way I need them to run the ball in the playoffs.
Agreed.
And that's going to be a problem, especially with Pittsburgh. This is a bad matchup for them, honestly.
And that's the thing. You've seen it. Just seen Pittsburgh play Detroit and hold Detroit to 13 rushing yards. This is not a joke. And Detroit's a great rushing team.
Yes.
That is a major problem because when you become one-dimensional, teams can start picking you apart scheme-wise.
Man, especially in the playoffs, man. They're looking at weaknesses that you have on your team, and they go after those. So this is going to be a tough one for Houston. I still think they win. I still think they win.
It's 50. It's going to be like a point or two game. I don't know which side's going to win. So it'll be great. I'm excited for the playoffs. I'm happy if you guys listen this far. Like and subscribe to the channel as always. We're going to talk about college football for just a second as we leave.
Let me get to the mystery man's picks.
Oh, he called you. He didn't call me. Okay. Cool.
Where's that dial tone?
Tell that guy that's waiting for him. That was my line. That was my dial tone. He didn't answer.
So, this is who he has. He has the Rams at -10.5. He chose the Rams. Chicago at -1.5. Buffalo at -1.5. Philly at -4.5. And New England at -3.5. The Houston-Pittsburgh game, I guess he wasn't feeling that.
He was out on it. Okay. Well, at least he gave us picks, so shout out to him.
Shout out to the mystery man.
But as aforementioned, again, college football playoff semis. Yes. We got some fucked up matchups again. Who would have thought having a bye week for all these top-seeded teams was bad?
Right.
Because we got like a 6-8 matchup in one of the semis, and Indiana's playing. Who is Indiana? Oregon. 5.
Oregon,
They're playing a 5, so.
Which is going to be a really good game. Now they beat Oregon, earlier that year.
Yeah, it was a great game.
It was a great game, yeah.
I think it was a 3-point game. I know that. Do you know the spreads of the game? Because I do not.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. Let's see. It's scheduled.
Yeah,
Okay. You got -3.5, Indiana.
Indiana all day. I think Indiana's winning it all. That's just my thought. I think they're a really sound team.
I'm going Indiana to win it all. This Miami Ole Miss game is -3.5 Miami. I think Miami wins that game. I think it's going to be Indiana, Miami in the championship, and I think Indiana wins.
How weird.
These spreads are crazy.
I just want Ole Miss to be there because the whole Lane Kiffin thing's so dirty.
It was diabolical.
And he's a scumbag because he's still trying to get coaches from Ole Miss right now.
Right now,
and it's
while they're in the playoffs.
It's like, dude, they're in the semis. You don't need that.
He doesn't need them now, man.
I thought Lane Kiffin's shtick was funny at first, where he's like, "Haha, I'm a college football coach. Look at me banging all the girls." Like, that's funny. I think it's hilarious. Like, at least you're frontward facing that you're kind of a scumbag, so it's cool. But now it's like you're tampering with the game that's already dirty as hell. I have no place for it. I hope you fail at LSU spectacularly.
Well, we all know his scumminess, and I'm probably gonna have to take a shower after this this show because he's very scummy. But he wins, though. He is a winner, and that's why a lot of teams want him. You know what I mean? Like they want a piece of Lane Kiffin. He hasn't won the big one yet, though. Well, in Alabama, he was the offensive coordinator, though, and I think he was there when they won. I believe. I'm not sure. But he's a winner though. He is
Saban.
a winner.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. I just can't stand him. I hope IU wins it all, and I don't know, maybe me and you do a show about it next week.
Let's go IU.
Yeah, let's go for this man, IU native, even though he's an ND fan. Ugh.
I like both.
Yeah, we're both bandwagoners. My team can't win more than 4 games, so it is what it is. Anyways, guys, we will be back next week with the divisional round. We thank you for your time.
See you later.